Всем привет, я Аарин, а это genshinimpact, и сегодня мы начнем задание под названием «Уроки ведьм». Серебряные пески, падающие с неба, отмеряют последний час, а северный ветер, дующий из приграничья, звонит вечерний колокол лунного города. Чтобы подготовиться к будущему, которое никто не может предсказать, начинаются уроки ведьм. Ну, давай посмотрим. Что это за уроки от ведьм? Чему они смогут нас научить? Ну, конечно, чему они нас могут научить, мы и так знаем, но как они нас этому научат? Это уже другой вопрос.
Whoa! This is way too many books! Considering this library organizing job is classified as a premium commission, Paimon came mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon? What brings you back to Mondstadt? Let me guess. You missed me so much, you just had to come visit. Is that it?
Ну, вообще-то мы здесь по делу.
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance?
Да, именно так.
Ah, music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us. Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Don't worry, just leave the commission to us.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
Finally! We made it to the last stack! What even are some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. Who'd grow one of those, anyway? And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of suspicious. And didn't we already sort this area? Did you notice it earlier?
Нет, и в каталоге ее не было.
Huh. Well, witches always make Paimon think of, you know.
Ух ты.
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
What? Ugh. Paimon knew that book had issues.
Have you ever read the storybook The Little Witch and the Undying Fire by any chance?
Конечно.
Splendid! That makes things easier to explain. This book was written as a dictionary for that other story. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
Ugh. That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes? Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to the nation? Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life or even tomorrow. Preparation is crucial. So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place.
Ты здорово постаралась, но при чем здесь мы?
Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt. They're all in this dictionary. Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
Теперь мне стало гораздо понятнее.
Wait, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it? We had to spend ages sorting through them, you know.
Oh dear, I never could have imagined you would need to go to such trouble.
Uh-huh. Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Teyvat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library. Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tasks and stuff along, okay?
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
Какая она задорная. Выполните уроки ведьм, чтобы открыть дополнительные таланты соответствующих персонажей, а также изменить навыки и эффекты созвездий некоторых персонажей. Каждое задание из уроков ведьм соответствует определенному персонажу. Чтобы активировать задание персонажа, получите его, повысьте его уровень до 70 или выше. Это, кстати, не ограниченное. Да.
Here and play. I mean, take a stroll. I won't go too far.
Ты моя милошечка. Лиза, мы закончили. Ой, только что-то вроде разобрали кучу, а теперь они снова здесь.
Oh, you finished sorting already? That went much faster than I expected. Now then, what would you like in return, cutie? You freed up my whole afternoon helping me with that. How about we spend it together?
Расскажи мне об этих книгах.
Ah, so you noticed too. Such strange names, and even stranger contents. Not to mention, this is the largest library in northern Teyvat, and I didn't recognize a single title on the list. I just don't see how that's possible. Unless...
Actually, we just ran into...
Trouble, I presume? I think I'll steer clear if it's all the same to you. Besides, if a book exists in this world, then there's a place for them in this library. Better for them to remain here than end up in the hands of someone more suspect. Anyway, here's your payment. Thanks again for all the help.
Да какая она умненькая. Знает, когда лучше не любопытствовать. Ради своей же безопасности. Ладненько. Тогда давайте начнем первое задание. А, можно уже персонажа забрать. Я возьму Сахарка. Так. Книженцы. Полученный от Алисы словарь, созданный ведьмами. Хотя он якобы объясняет сборник сказок под названием «Маленькая ведьма и вечное пламя», внутри на самом деле собраны задания, подготовленные ведьминым шабашем, специально для каждого читателя. Как говорится, идти против течения значит учиться. Отправляйтесь в путь вместе с соратниками и ищите венец с возвышением. Так, ну, давайте начнем с Дурина. Ладно, тогда начнем с Альбедо. Уроки Альбедо. Вопросы за пределами вопросов. Руководствуясь словарем ведьмы, вы отправляетесь на драконий хребет, чтобы передать Альбедо новое задание. И описание улучшения. Это, конечно, мощное усиление. Ну, давай примем задание. На драконий хребет. К нашему прекрасному Альбедо. Альбедо, привет.
Oh, Albedo's over there. Wonder what he's doing.
Рисует что-то. Какой-то волк, кот. Тьма, которая поглощает человека. Озверение.
Hey, Albedo! Thought we'd find you here. Oh, are you painting?
Yes, I finally have a moment to myself. So I decided to pick up my brush and get some practice in.
Да, много чего произошло. Хорошо, что у тебя появилась свободная минутка.
Indeed. Of course, thanks to your help, and my fellow knights, that matter was resolved with little issue. In addition, I was able to complete the final task my master left for me. I couldn't have asked for a better outcome. Sucrose has been advancing swiftly in her studies too. She can tackle many alchemy projects on her own now. The Knights of Favonius don't have any duties for me at the moment either. No responsibilities, no tasks, no problems to resolve.
Ты как? Выглядишь, будто расстроен.
It's not. It just feels strange, not having to rack my brain for solutions to all manner of problems. To be quite honest, I'm finding the idle life a bit hard to get used to. I keep finding myself considering if there might be other issues that need solving. But, unfortunately for me, Mondstadt seems perfectly problem-free at the moment.
There's nothing wrong with enjoying a bit of me time. Nothing good comes from working yourself to the bone. But if you're really that bored, you can come hang out with us. Paimon will teach you the true art of doing nothing.
Well, I suppose I should learn from the best.
А если ты ищешь неприятностей, то у меня талант их находить.
Traveler, don't say things like that. You're gonna jinx us.
Strange to see you so idle, Альбедо. But considering that you've completed Master Reindottier's final task, I suppose you deserve a break.
See? What did Paimon tell ya? You asked for trouble, and here it comes.
Sabas, what are you doing here?
Какой необычный космический котик. Ты знаешь этого кота, Альбедо?
Yes, he's also one of my master's creations. I suppose that makes him a family member of sorts.
У тебя очень необычная семья.
Don't you take that tone with me. I'll have you know that I alone keep that giant house in order as its butler. And yes, that has meant dealing with the assorted collection of vials and jars that you and Master use, washing them, drying them, all that work done by one cat.
Wait, you're a butler? How does that work? How do you handle vials and stuff without, thumbs?
How do you stay afloat in midair?
Huh? It's just something Paimon's always known how to do.
Housekeeping is the same for me. Such facts are not up for question, and shall receive no answers.
Hey! You're not allowed to say the same answer that Paimon said! You...
Это кот Рейндоттир, Paimon.
Ugh. Sure. But don't expect Paimon to listen to his rambling.
Allow me to get to the point, then. I'm here at Master Reindottier's request. She has a message for me to pass along. Ahem.
Dearest Альбедо, in regard to that task I set for you, your discovery of an answer that you can accept is most delightful. Alas, once a problem is solved, mulling it over in one's head loses all meaning. I'm sure the pendulum in your ever-whirring mind is swinging toward boredom as we speak. Might I suggest posing questions of your own, then? Cast the answers you know aside. Instead, embrace the questions you don't. After all, questions have always been more interesting than answers, and much better for passing the time. I look forward to what questions you'll bring me upon our next meeting. And should you come up with ones even I've never considered, all the better. It's unlikely, of course, but do your best. And who knows? If you're lucky, you might just surprise me. Oh, and don't attempt to create a self whose sole purpose is to pose or ponder questions. I've tried it, and it doesn't work. Lastly, I sent Sabas with a gift for you. Do keep it well, all right? Ah, and no need to feed him. He doesn't get hungry.
As you instruct, Master.
Master had quite a bit to say, I see. That really took a lot out of me. Well, I've passed the message along, so I shan't tarry in this frozen death trap for a second longer. I need to deliver a separate message to Mondstadt at any rate.
Манштадт?
Who else would have a connection to Reindottир and Mondstadt? Oh!
Although his birth was rather recent, Master Reindottir has long foreseen what his task should be. But I digress. I shall be on my way. If I stay here a second longer, my tail might turn into an icicle. Your gift from Master Reindottir is on the table. Use it well.
You know, Альбедо, your family gets more confusing by the second.
Да уж, даже кот имеется.
Speaking of, would that cat really count as a family member? He called himself a butler and all, but...
Master created Sabas long before me. By the standards of a normal family, that would make him my elder, I suppose. Of course, my family could scarcely be considered normal. So, by that logic, that type of relationship holds little meaning. At the same time, Sabas did look after me quite a bit back in the day, helping me tidy up various vials and jars. He even modeled for my sketches at times.
Wait a second! The cat you drew today... That's him then, isn't it?
Yes. Whenever I need to think, I turn to drawing and let my subconscious take over. It always helps me sort my thoughts out. And for some reason, I often wind up choosing a portrait of Sabas. I have drawn so many at this point that it's become second nature. Thus, this leaves my mind free to consider other things.
Кстати, раз уж об этом зашла речь, мы и прежде видели, как ты рисуешь котов.
Yeah, we thought it was just a random cat. Guess he was a way bigger deal than we thought.
Well, now you know his real name. I can tell you more stories about him sometime, if you like. But right now...
The tree takes pride in its most perfect fruit. So complete, so flawless. But you, O seed of dreams, do not settle for being the king of a universe, confined to its flesh.
I need to think.
Что, все? Как так? Я думала, тут будет полномасштабный квест. Альбедо.
New questions.
Я ведь даже тебе не показала книжку и ничего не рассказала. Ну как так-то? Я недовольна. Ну ладно. Что ж, на этом мы сделаем паузу. Всем спасибо за просмотр, подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайк. А я с вами не прощаюсь, мы еще увидимся. Всем пока!